Good morning. I haven't figured out yet how to do my hair without it looking like a ridiculous 12-year-old style. This is why I don't get it cut this short. So my instructions were just above the shoulders. It's like an inch above the shoulders. I don't consider that just above the shoulders. I felt it when she was cutting it, but by the time I could tell what she was doing, I was like, oh my god, it's too late. She's already cut some that short. So I'm gonna have to deal with it for at least a month until it starts to grow out, maybe 2 months. My hair doesn't grow super fast, which is why I don't have to get my hair cut every month. I only have to do it every 3 or 4 months, but it's just hair. I have to get used to it. Sorry, that's my teapot. Oh, I should have checked to make sure it had water first. It does. Okay. I don't want to run it just for 1 cup of water. 1 moment. Oh, sorry guys. My tester failed. Anyway, we had a little bit of, oh my god, we had a little bit of excitement last night. Our oven element burnt out in a pretty spectacular fashion and was like arcing electricity and stuff. So we have to buy a new oven now. Yay! I think we technically could replace the coil if we wanted to, but we were already talking about getting a new stove, so we're just pushing up the date on that. So we probably need to go today and buy one and get it set up to be delivered. I think the soonest, we were looking online, the soonest we could get one we wanted delivered is the 30th. So that means we'd be like a week without a stove. I think we technically could still use the burners and they're fine. Just my husband and I are of course now paranoid about burning the house down. So we're like, I don't feel good about plugging that oven in. But maybe if we just plugged it in and cooked and then unplugged it again, that would be okay. It's just an abundance of caution. So, yeah. Yep, so you can see it right there. That thing burned all the way out last night. And there was electricity arcing in there, and there was a fire inside of it. Oh, it was fun. And it was while we were cooking this pizza crust, which we're still hoping we can salvage for, I don't know, breadsticks or something. Sorry, my stove is a mess. So yeah, now I am cooking. I'm making some water for tea, and I'm gonna have some tea and knit for a little bit. Because I had kind of a rough night. I had to order pizza because it was very last minute and the kids were really hungry, and we haven't gone to the store yet this week, and pizza made my stomach really upset from, I think it was Papa John's. So I got pretty bad acid reflux overnight, so I was up most of the night. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to knit a little bit on something. I don't know what yet. Either the socks I started for Josh, or I might work on the quill shawl, which has technically been on the needles for quite a bit. So that could be fun to work on too. But I'm going to have a cup of Candy Cane Crush. See, look at that, so festive. It's got snowflakes and candy canes. I've showed it before, but it makes me happy. So my hair is too short to pull back into a ponytail. It's ridiculous. So I used one of Megwin's little elastic hairbands. Oh my god, it's way too short. The more time I'm spending with them, the more I dislike it. So I'm getting ready to iron Joshua's pants. Oh, apparently somebody tried to open that. Okay, so I need to iron the waistband down. And then I brought up this pair of pajama pants that he has to compare and make sure I'm on the right track. These are a little bit too small for him, a little too short. Not too small, but too short. So I just lined up the seam, and it looks good. Like, I'm going to have the casing will fold down, and then I more or less have the same width of leg. And yeah, I'll be turning up a hem. So he's going to gain like an inch, which will be perfect. That's about how much too short these are for him. So, and he's very sad to lose these. They're his doggy superheroes. Captain Awesome. So anyway, I'm glad I'm on the right track. I'm a little bit worried. So I'm going to measure a 1/4 inch turn down on the raw edge. And then I'm going to fold the rest of the way, forget the casing, because then I won't have all this yucky fraying that I'm depending on not happening anymore. I do not have the right size elastic for Joshua's pants, so we're going to have to go and get that today, or I need to use the 1/2 inch. It calls for 3/4 inch, which I do think will fill the casing a little bit better. So I'm going to take a Lego break. Look at it. So fluffy. I am up here to finish up Joshua's PJ pants. I got the elastic all threaded. I need to sew the elastic together, close up the waistband, and hem them. And then I'm done with these, and then I'm going to start on Megwin's nightgown, drafting her pattern, and hopefully getting the material cut out. If I can start seaming it tonight, that would be great. It's about 7 o'clock on the 23rd, so I wanted them for tomorrow night. So we'll see what happens. Joshua's probably not getting a shirt based on where I'm at right now, but that's okay. He has pants, and he will be happy to wear a little t-shirt with them. That's usually what he does to go to bed anyway. He doesn't really have any like true button-up PJ shirts, and I can just make it after Christmas, and it will be for New Year's Eve or something. Yeah, that's totally fine. He'll wear them for quite a while. I'm sizing them long enough for him to wear them for a while, and same with Megwin's. She wears nightgowns all the time, so she'll be excited to have a new one. And I may slightly modify the pattern because it gathers at the sleeves. I don't think she's going to like that at all, so I may just leave them like normal sleeves and just hem them on the end, because I don't think she'll like them being like squeezing around her wrists. She's never had anything like that for pajamas. I'm sorry, I'm babbling. We've just been running around a lot today, so I went to Joann's. I got the elastic for the waist and buttons for the top for Joshua. Megwin's calls for like a decorative button, and I actually did get more bias tape in a blue color that I think will match her fabric very nicely. And they had all their patterns on sale for $1.99, so I got one that's pajama bottoms, both shorts and pants, and a pajama shirt, and like a robe, and something else for Josh, because he's the only one I didn't have a pattern for pajamas. So that'll be fun, because he needs some new PJ shorts and PJ pants. And the material they make them out of at like Target and stuff, it's really crappy. Like, they fall apart so quickly. And he tends to, where they put the pockets on them, he tends to catch it on stuff, and then it'll like rip at the pocket. So I'm going to use like some thicker jersey fabric for his, and I think that that'll be really great. And I can also practice with my serger, which I haven't watched the Craftsy class on how to use it yet, but as you've seen from Vlogmas, I've been super busy. So I am planning on doing that between Christmas and New Year's. I'm going to play with my toy. But I'm just using straight up sewing machine right now just to get things done. So unfortunately, I have my phone low batteried, so I have to have it plugged in. And I don't think, nope, there's not an outlet over near where I am going to do my pattern drafting and stuff. But that's okay. You guys have seen how I do it before, so I will be back once I finish that and get the pieces cut out. Oh my gosh, you guys. Can we just talk about... Oh, they're so cute! Oh my gosh, I love them. He's gonna be so freaking cute in these things. I just can't. Oh, buddy, you're gonna be so sweet. He was so excited today too. He said, when I said, "Oh, I'm working on your pants, buddy," and he said, "Oh, are they ready?" And I said, "No, they're not ready." He said, "Oh." So now they're ready. Oh. Okay. Oh my God, you guys. Look at this chaos. It's like 10 o'clock. The day before Christmas Eve. And I'm tracing the pattern for Megwin's nightgown. I finished Joshua's pants. I have one more piece, which is this big one right here. I think that's going to be the dress part, I think. It says lower front and back. Cut to unfold. So I think this is the part that comes off of the bodice on the front and the back. I'm tired, guys. This was a lot of work, and I haven't even cut the material yet. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna get cracking.